So this is an amazing complex of rest areas and interstate highway. The most celebrated section of the interstate, of all the interstate sections of highway, is this Glenwood Canyon in Colorado. There are 5 rest areas that are all linked with a waterfront pathway for walkers, hikers, runners, bicyclists, mountain bikers. There are trails going in all sorts of directions. There's a celebrated history. First, the railroad came in here in the late 1800s, and then the first dirt road for cars in 1902, and then in 1960, anyway, we're going to read about that. The Eisenhower Highway Act made this amazing. This is a very special section, but it's also a place where people come to hike and bike, and I'm going to swim. Rebel me. Anyway, I'm going to put it on what's in front of me here because it's so dang beautiful. And we're going to do a deep dive. Pardon me, I think there might be a smudge. Okay, maybe that's just the sun. Anyway, I figured go a long ways because everything's so huge, so humongous. So don't mind the background noise. Look at this place, you know. Colorado's amazing. Oh. All right. So this is the second of 5 in a complex heading west. That's the highway. They are working on this. Joe Biden's infrastructure money is coming through to help rebuild this beautiful highway, fix it up, fix the bridges. Grizzly Creek boat ramp. This is the Colorado River. Oh, look at all the grasshoppers jumping around. See them? I'll tell you what. Cute little grasshoppers. Here, let me hold this a little bit better. All right. Apparently there's cell service here, so I figured, gee shucks, let's go live. You know. Anyway, it won't hurt me to get in this water. It's the Colorado River right here. Ooh, look at this rock right here. It's all pink. Well, don't mind if I do. Let's see here. Put this in the shade. Ugh. All right. lovely experience. All right, look at this place. Look at this place. Well, that's the first time I got in the water here. It's got some nuances. There's a spot right here I could probably swim if I was a little more ambitious than I was just a second ago. I did get my whole body in there though, which felt great. Cold water immersion and shoots, just hanging onto a rock and letting the current pull my back out and arching my back backwards, you know, in a world where we're always hunched over. It's good to go backwards. So that's what I did. It was awesome. Oh my God, this place is just freaking a gift. Anyway, let's go look at the rest of this place. There's a real nice little, there's beautiful clean bathrooms. Like seriously, if you're driving around the United States, just go real slow through these 5 rest stops. Make it take you like 5 days to get through this one canyon because it's so epic. I wonder if people in Colorado, I mean, people from Colorado are showing up just to go for bike rides and hikes. But I wonder if there's like a whole bunch of people in Colorado that have no idea that this is here and that it's so accessible and fun. This is a place to put a boat in. You got your own raft, you can put it in here and have a friend drive further down at another rest stop and have a gosh darn good time. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around because everything looks better than me, especially the shit around me right now. This is so amazing. I thought it'd be nice to go, you know, this way with the camera, but everything's so tall, seems appropriate. But yeah, this is a little funny. But I'm pretty sure this is the drinking water for like 5 states. So you could say I just dipped my nuts in the drinking water for people from 5 different states. Anyway, sorry. I couldn't help but think about that. A little bit funny. So, really nice. Felt really good. You know, if you got hot nuts, cool them off right here. I'll tell you what. All right, let's go look around. Oh, wrong way. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh. This is the boat ramp. Could even drive a car down this, right? If you got something on a trailer. Nice service. So there's one other rest area that I slept at last night, partially to the right, heading east. This is the second of 5, as I mentioned. We'll see a board on that here soon. Oh. But shoots, if you can sleep in your vehicle comfortably, even though the highway, which they're fixing up right now, thanks to Joe Biden and the Democratic senators and representatives. See, here's some guys. There's some guys with a vehicle they can sleep in. And there's some guys with a couple of boats. Privately owned boats, possibly. Right? Not a river rafting company. Just some Coloradans. So this is the first little parking lot. But if you see this, be encouraged to know that there's a lot more up ahead. We might see cyclists go by, hikers. I've just been watching hikers, rafters, cyclists, loading and unloading, and getting after it, having a great time. It's pretty sweet. The most celebrated stretch of interstate highway in the United States of America. No fishing from March 15th to May 15th and October 1st to November 30th. But right now you can fish. Let's go look down here at this little feeder stream. Pretty cool. These little birds can walk on the bottom. They can go underwater for 45 seconds. Dippers. See that bird right there? See the little guy fishing? So epic. This place, oh my God. Colorado in general. I mean, top to bottom, corner to corner. Although the upper right corner is a lot like Nebraska. And the bottom right is a lot like Kansas. But it's freaking amazing. I mean, when just driving down the highway puts you in awe, you know. That's pretty cool. And that's what happens when you drive through Colorado. You're just in awe. It's kind of like driving through a lot of Utah. Same kind of thing. With really terrible politics. And no legal weed. Uncool Utah politicians. But in Colorado, politicians are cool. They love their environment. They love women's rights. They don't want to see women become second-class citizens. So it's cool, man. Great state. Spend your money here. This state deserves it. Look at this guy getting after it here. I'm going to turn around so you can see him go by. All right. Got some boards up here. Talking about the trout. Similar to probably what we saw before. Neither rainbow trout nor brown trout are native to Colorado. Both, however, are actively stocked around the state for fishing recreation. The rainbow and brown trout are considered cold water fish that live in freshwater rivers, streams, or lakes that provide adequate food and shelter. The Colorado River provides just that for the two species. Colorado River and Grizzly Creek also provide excellent spawning habitat for trout and other fish species. Every year, mature trout instinctively head upriver and into tributaries, seeking prime gravel bars for spawning. The spaces throughout the gravel provide a protected environment for young trout, helping ensure survival. Rainbow trout spawn during the spring, while brown trout spawn in the fall. All right. Look at that, first of all. And that's the two west and... Wait, is that our road? Or is this another one? But yeah, anyway, that's Interstate 70 right there. Half of it. Yeah, that's headed east. And then out of sight is headed west. But look at that. I tell you what. My goodness. A happy place to put your little eggs. The forgotten native. For anglers, whitefish are a well-kept secret. Related to trout, these fish are tasty, put up a good fight, and make for excellent fishing all through winter. Grizzly Creek is a prime spot to see these Colorado natives, especially from mid-October to early November when they gather to spawn. All right. Look at all these nice, active people getting after it. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Let's read about those birdies. Look at this, the dippers at home underwater. Dippers. They're just named dippers. The American dipper. See that? Have you ever seen a small bird venturing into fast-flowing water? If so, it was probably a dipper. Before taking a plunge, the dipper shuts its nostrils tight to keep water out. Thick and oily waterproof feathers keep this bird warm in icy mountain streams, even in the dead of winter. They're born near water. They nest behind waterfalls, in cliffs, or tucked among rocks midstream. Dippers dip. Watch for dippers bobbing as they stand on streamside rocks. You may also hear a loud call, bzeet, bzeet. All right, in case you were wondering how that's pronounced. Underwater walkers. Dippers can stay underwater for up to 45 seconds at a time. Walking on the bottom, they use strong wing beats to resist the current. That's them using their strong wing beats, resisting the current. See that? Pretty exciting. Learning new things. Life in the fast lane. Fast flowing water makes living in a stream challenging. Plants prefer areas of turbulent current where the water is full of oxygen, but it's tough to stay in place. So they attach roots to rocks for a firm hold. Insects feasting on these plants risk getting washed away and eaten by a hungry fish lurking downstream. All right. And of course, once again, Grizzly Creek. Pretty sweet. My goodness. All right. Onward. See if my batteries will last. What I'll do is maybe get in the car if my batteries last and the phone doesn't overheat, and then see how long we have cell service for, because in these canyons, I just don't see it being a guarantee. So I reckon that's how this video will end, probably by being disconnected, which happens sometimes. But check it out, check it out. Okay. Oh. Up. There we go. All right, look at that, clean bathrooms. There's a snack vending machine, a beverage vending machine, which just has water and sodas, just either horrible things or bottled water. That'd be nice, you know, if there was something else. Whatever happened to Hanson's all natural soda, huh? But and then it looks like a viewing area up above. Maybe. Probably. Bike racks. River access. There's river access all along. Let's see. River access. Now this tells the greater story. The glorious greater story. A grand boulevard. In 1905, Colorado State Senator Edward T. Taylor said, "I hope that someday our road will be a portion of a grand boulevard stretching across the nation." Taylor referred to the 12.5-mile gorge known as Glenwood Canyon. Today, the Canyon Road is the most celebrated section of the interstate highway system in the United States. For the history of the road's construction, the and highlights of the canyon's history, stop at any one of the canyon's 4 full-service rest areas and recreational hubs: Bear Ranch, Hanging Lake, Grizzly Creek, and No Name. Oh, so there's 4 of them. All right, or 5 looks like. Okay, so I slept there. But look, recreational path connecting all of them, right? Oh, I missed the Hanging Lake rest area and the Shoshone recreational path, Colorado River access, Shoshone power plant, and the Hanging Lake tunnels, and then the Grizzly rest area, that's where we are, recreational path, and the No Name rest area, recreational path, Colorado River access, No Name Creek trailhead, Flat Tops wilderness area. So if you like to hike, river raft, bike, run, and enjoy look at this place. If you don't mind a little bit of highway noise, this place is pretty special. So let's show you the rest of it. There's even more. Nice big parking lot with shade trees and park benches and more information boards. Oh yeah, this is that's a viewing area up top there. See the stairs. All right, let's get it out front because that's better. Everything in front of me is better. So I found a open mic comedy night I might make a pass at in Provo, Utah, which happens to be where the Dry Bar is. But the Dry Bar is, you know, for someone that wants to do open mic night, the Dry Bar is useless. They have no such thing. But look, nice big parking lot, right? Shade trees, park benches. People floating by on river rafts. From vision to reality. Glenwood, this is all, by the way, natural cracking from years of sunlight. It's almost like they intended to make it look like that. Glenwood Canyon has been a critical link in the nation's ground transportation network ever since the completion of the Denver and Rio Grande Railroad in 1887. Later, Taylor State Road, a continuous wagon road between Denver and Grand Junction, opened to automobile traffic in 1902. Amazing. Because cars in 1902 couldn't really do very much. Look at these old timers. Hell yeah. All right. Improvements to the highway occurred when it was renamed U.S. Highway 6 and 24 in 1936, which is a great old highway. I love Highway 6. Anyway, when President Dwight D. Eisenhower in 1960 signed the National Highway Bill authorizing the construction of Interstate 70, Glenwood Canyon was proposed as part of the transcontinental route. Not until 1975, however, did the canyon officially become a link in the I-70 corridor. So, Dwight D. Eisenhower got it going in 1960. Took almost 20 years for them to finish it. But a major achievement. Just since 1975 has this road existed. Pretty amazing. Then came the long planning, design, and construction phases and process that took nearly 20 years. These panels tell the story. That's the old dirt road next to the river. The railroad, which is right across the river, you can see. That tells the story of how they, as best they talk about computer models in 1970s. That had to be interesting. And then over here, a promise kept. Highway planners envisioned a divided 4-lane highway through the canyon that would not conflict with the natural environment. Instead, the highway should complement the canyon's magnificence, which I do believe it does. And this is where they talk about the gantry and a special kind of horizontal crane that was designed or used so as to leave the environment intact in the construction of this. So that's pretty cool. Special deference paid to the environment. So all these nice active people out here coming here just to be active. Imagine going to a rest stop to go be active. Oh, here we go. This is exciting. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So exciting. An action-packed day for the whole family. Oh, the breeze is so nice. There they go. All right. Oh, let's zoom out. That was funny. All right. And you get the idea. Look at this glorious. And this walkway goes on for miles in both directions. So that's pretty sweet. All right. Well, let's get on the road. That was nice getting in the water. Let's get on the road until we lose our connection. I'm just glad we're connected right now, you know. All right, and then this, where is it? Designers walked every foot of the canyon many times and literally adjusted the location of the road by inches to save a tree or keep from blasting a cliff face. It was this personal commitment to excellence and attention to detail that ultimately gave the people what they wanted, the best that can be accomplished in highway design and construction. All right, so now you know. Best highway design and construction, best highway. Pretty special rest areas, as rest areas go. I mean, I could stare at these mountains all day. Whew. Anyways, gee whiz. That was pretty refreshing. That there water, that Colorado River. Swimming in people's drinking water. Whew. But I'm river clean. Of course, if you know my joke. It's one, you know, if you've heard that touching the ground electrically connects you to the earth, right? So that's called earthing, when you're electrically connected to the earth. It's supposed to be healthy for you. Well, what the heck is that I just did getting in the river? That's kind of like full penetration on Mother Earth. It's like making love to the planet. That's what that is. So if I have a glow, because I look like I was just making love to the planet, that's why. You understand? I got all those connections all over my body, electrically connected to Mother Earth on every millimeter of my body. Oh my God. I recommend you try that today. Get in some water somewhere. It's a good time. And yeah, I'm pretty sure, really good chance I'm gonna get in some more water ahead. Maybe Lake Tahoe. I worked on the shores of Lake Tahoe for 2 summers, and I'm very fond of that place. And that's another cold water plunge. But late August is the best time of year for all the cold water lakes, rivers, streams. If you want to get in them, this is the one time of year it's tolerable if you're a big wimp like me, but it's still kind of like a cold water immersion. Anyway, let's get in that. Let's get on the road again. Let's get on that horse and ride. What do you say? The visions in front of me are going to be so beautiful. Of course, it's probably going to cut out pretty quick. But for some reason, there is a cell phone service right here, which is good in case someone was having an emergency. But, all right, one last, oh, shoots. God, oh, my face. Let's look around at this beautiful place one more time. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Can you see yourself having a walk down this pathway along the river? Huh? All right. Look at that big granite slab bench down there. That's pretty cool. Somebody sleeping in their car. All right. Well, let's get after it. My shorts are not quite dry. Oh, look at this place. I mean, my goodness. Oh, and there's like a hawk circling up above. Oh, no way. Look at this. Okay. That bugger up there. I can see it. Oh, shoots. Pretty sure that's a bald eagle. It's got a white head. Where is it? There it is. That's a bald eagle right there. That's killer. I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can see it. I can't really see. Oh yeah, there it is. All right. Whew. Well, that's cool. Oops. A bald eagle. Maybe that's a good omen. I saw another bald eagle in Maine. That was cool, right next to the hotel. Right under the flight path of huge planes. Oh. All right. Okay, let's do this. Let's try this out. Oh, this thing's not even working, is it? Let's get the air conditioning going, because okay, air conditioning, radio off. Up high. And then let's put this around this. I have this right in front of me. Ooh, that's not a good color. Black, there you go. All right. That'll help protect from some of the heat. Phone may overheat, that happens. Oh, you're so sweet. I see a compliment there, that's nice. Okay, all right, let's get down to it. Good times. Oh, gotta plug in. Let's plug in. Okay, let's see, and then if I turn it this way. All right, you can see it's sort of angled down a little bit, but it's a long view, and the stuff's in front of me is so beautiful that, oh, let's get the AC on there. That's key. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Oh. All right. All right, good times. Well, wasn't that one heck of a rest area? My goodness. If I was a van lifer, I would totally procrastinate here for like a week. I'd start swimming that spot. There's a current right there. I could swim in a couple spots. And just a little background, I used to swim the Truckee River when my friends were floating it. I put on a full wetsuit, then swim over the boulders, and it was good, clean fun. So, oh man, this thing is just not gonna stay. Ah! All right, I gotta pull over here. Let's figure this out. All right, is there a way to figure this out? Will this thing stay under any circumstances? God, I gotta get a better system here. All right, I'm gonna put a shirt on there, and then board shorts. Hopefully that'll kind of keep it there. Oh, probably can't even see ahead. Oh, can. If can. Oh. Let's move it up. All right. Okay. Good times. Strong coffee. Provo, Utah. There's 6 or 7 o'clock tonight at Java Junkies. There is open mic comedy, and it'll probably seem more inviting than some of those places I just looked at in Denver. So I feel like smoking some weed, but I think I'm not gonna do that. Good for now. Let's go find a dispensary and do a dispensary review before we leave the state. It may be in Grand Junction. I assume there's several in Grand Junction. All right, and let's hope this thing. All right, and if a cop sees all this shit on my dashboard, he probably won't like it. But it's all good, because I can see plenty. So, all right, let's see here. That's how that. All right, we're gonna give it a try. Oh, so if it doesn't work, I'll be improvising while I'm driving at 65, 70 miles an hour on kind of windy interstate canyon roads. So I won't be giving all my attention to the phone if it's not going well. I'll be focusing on driving, and that may compromise the quality of the video. But it's all good. All right, let's go get them. I-70 heading west. I think I'm like 15 hours from San Rafael, California. Maybe we'll see some road work. All right, let's look straight ahead. Let's see what we got. It's pretty, god darn it. All right. All right, let's hit it. Oh, there's a copper back there, right on the on-ramp. All right, 60 miles an hour. Let's see if you can see anything. Yeah, no, you can't. Okay. All right, I'm gonna end this pretty soon because you can't really see what's in front of me. Maybe I'll just hold it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just hold it. All right, there we go. It's gonna disconnect a lot, but for the moment, you can get an idea of how beautiful these roads are. I mean, and all through Colorado. It's just insane. Everywhere you go, you're just like impressed. And then the last rest area camping, next rest area, 29 miles. And the river and the rest area. Let's go check this out. I am fully procrastinating. Rest area and camp. Rest area and camping. Advertising camping. I wonder what that's going to manifest into. You know, it says camping. I wonder what that means. Like, separate from the rest area. A paid campground of sorts, perhaps? Let's check it out. Rest area camping. Glenwood Canyon Resort. Cabins, RVs, and camping. Private property. Registered guests only. All right, so that's not the free section. Coming up is the free section. No name rest area. Truck parking. Let's say there's about 6 spots for big trucks there. This would be a place I would want to pull over. And then look at this. Nice big parking lot. You know? Nice big parking lot. Look, barely used. There's public restrooms, information boards pertaining to the things that we already know about. I'd say we're getting pretty well versed. All right. Well, okay. Talk me into it. Is it Friday yet? Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's check it out. Let's get out. Let's check it out. Maybe smoke a doobie. With 5 kinds of indica, 2 kinds of indica concentrate from 5 different states. All right. What am I doing? I don't know. No idea. All right. Man, it's gonna be cool to be in school. Oh, this needs to be. And my life's gonna be totally different. Okay. Let's check out the No Name. I've never been to this rest area, to tell you the truth. So, it's extra fun for me. This is a new place. I love new places. Oh. Especially new places that are the best places on earth. Like this one. All right, maybe I'll keep holding this thing here. I gotta, maybe, all right, anyway, check it out. Let's go explore. So we know it's over there. You got 2 very clean bathrooms. God bless America. It's a different world than, yeah, darn it. There we go. This is a totally different world than, great thing about rest areas, right? There's water, clean bathrooms, and no one's trying to deny you their use, you know? It's not uncommon to be in a city and not be able to find a bathroom or water because everyone's so determined to try to offer no help to homeless people. Which, you know, you can see both sides of it. But look at this place. Oh my God. This meadow in front of me. Look at that. Got some river rafters down there coming from up above. Ooh, there's a section I could swim. I could swim diagonally across and then diagonally across. And then up there, it's pretty calm. Yeah. I'll have to get in good shape, come back, do some river swimming. Don't recommend you do any river swimming. Could be dangerous. But look at that marvel. That amazing highway. The Glenwood Canyon. Adjacent to the Colorado River. So beautiful. No ordinary set of rest stops here. That's for dang sure. And a justifiable reason to procrastinate, which I am very good at. Look at the cyclists down there, the river rafters. Tell you what, doesn't get much better than this. Doesn't get much better than this. No sir. Oh goodness. Good. This has been a. Oh, let's get in the shade right here. It's nice. This has been a good reason to. There we go. A good reason to drive my ass off to get here, so I could just have a few moments in this place. Man, talk about peaceful. Even though you got the major interstate right here, it is just totally serene. It's great to see these families. Got a family here blowing up their rafts. Little kids, mom and a dad. People bringing their dogs for dog walking. Cool Colorado dogs. Colorado dogs are extra cool dogs because they're mountain dogs. Anyway. Oh, let's turn that around again. It's so beautiful. Everything's so beautiful. Oh my God. Look, nice. Can you see yourself having a picnic here? Or a picnic at that bench? My goodness. And look, you got a van lifer and a fancier van lifer. That's pretty interesting. Parking is not allowed at No Name to access Hanging Lake. A permit is required to hike Hanging Lake. So apparently there's a lake nearby called Hanging Lake that has an attitude. It's a lake with an attitude. And then look at that. It's a house, or perhaps all part of the campground that is on the other side of that fence, it looks like. Campers and whatnot. It is breathtaking. My goodness. And if you're a rock climber, that stuff will probably look pretty cool to climb, huh? Not me, though. That's one sport I have no desire. I know myself well enough to know I do not want to be a rock climber. Look at that. I bet there's a kick-ass stream and some waterfalls coming down that canyon. And a tributary. Pretty amazing tributary, I'm sure, with some springs. Look at this family over here. They're all inflated. They got their boats ready to go, taking their kids downstream. What hard-working parents. All right. Wow, what is that? Oh, that's a chairlift up there. I don't know if you can see that. But there's a chairlift that is currently moving. Way up there, let's see. Yeah, right there. That's a chairlift. That's interesting. All right. Well, I think you get the idea. If you're driving across the United States of America, Colorado kicks ass. Oh, another bald eagle flying above me. That is cool. Sure is easy to spot them with that white head. But yeah, the Glenwood Canyon. I'm sorry to be driving out of it. This is the last rest stop. I can't procrastinate anymore. But now I know every rest stop in the bunch. Although I think there's one I haven't seen. I didn't see signs for it. I don't know. Anyway. Doesn't get much better than this. This super fit Colorado couple and their kids. All right, let's go back to the car, hang out together. Before I get on the road, I'm gonna go balls out to Provo. Look at this. That's what a family looks like in Colorado. They do stuff. Oh, that's awesome. That looks like it's going to be so fun. Oh my goodness. What cool parents. You're the coolest parents in the world. I hope they appreciate this. It takes a lot of work.
It does. You do a lot of
And I'm sure there's a car already parked somewhere else too, right? No?
We're going to figure that out later.
No way.
We know where we're pulling out, and there's a taxi service. So.
We found
Okay.
a taxi service. We're just going to kind of adventure.
Like I said, coolest parents ever. Those kayaks are so great. Are you all Colorado residents?
Yeah, we live
Yep.
in Summit County.
This is what Colorado parents look like right here.
Yes, it is.
They do stuff with their kids.
We do. We play hard.
And, oh, thanks. You know what I discovered on this trip? I live in Hawaii.
Oh.
And I didn't know, but I can totally swim with these on. So I got in up there and swam against held on the rocks against the current. But I knew I could swim in them because I tested that hypothesis out on the way here.
She can swim in those too, and it's nice.
It's great because getting it, you never know what your next step's going to be.
No,
In a lot of places.
You don't have socks?
I live in Maui.
Okay.
So
Have a big fire last week?
they did. My house burned down. This is everything I own right here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh, man.
I hope to be a comedian, so I'm getting good at making light of it.
Yeah, good. I love that. We're good.
It's the one thing they can't take away from you when your house burns down is your sense of humor.
Remember that, kids?
Yeah, that could happen here too. There's towns that burn down in California and Colorado also.
Yes, there are.
You know.
Is it because of the fire?
What's that? Yeah, because I still don't have a job. I ain't got no job. I ain't got anything to do. So I thought drive across the United States. I just drove to Maine. And I'm driving back to Oakland, California. Pretty cool.
Good for you.
I'm on my 8,000th mile.
Is your house just building?
No. I was renting. My friends own the house. So they're going to rebuild their house. But my future is a little less known. It's not uncertain, but it's not known, But it's a good future. That's all I know. Love you guys. Have a great day. Enjoy. Thanks for being a great example of what's possible. Oh, yeah, you're the best parents ever. Totally. All right. Love it. Oh, and then the luxury van life right here. How you doing, brother? Texas. Good job getting out of there. Oh, my God. And there's police everywhere. I just drove through there. It was like a foreign country driving into the state in El Paso, where they had a sign up there saying, have your immigration papers ready. I'm like, what? And then they take your picture in 6 different ways. And when you get up there, they're like looking at all the pictures of you. They're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, is this the United States of America or is this freaking communist Russia? Oh, it's the most, no offense to Texas, but that was very unhospitable. You don't want to cross over there just because it's frightening. You feel like you're doing something wrong even if you aren't.
I'm from the Houston area.
Nice.
And I got some buddies down there, and we have an annual golf outing in Fraser up by Winter Park.
Uh-huh.
So we got up here first week of August.
This place is so amazing.
Yeah.
And this is a hot tip. If you can sleep in your car, these 4 rest stops are like luxury resorts.
Edwards is a good one, and there's some wild camping for free. You can get off the road and go.
Oh yeah, BLM lands everywhere.
Yeah, so that's really nice.
Yeah.
The van is self-sufficient.
Man, that's cool. That's a cool van. You got dualies too. That comes in handy.
Yeah.
In case you,
So it takes regular gas. I've got those.
it fits in a normal parking place. That's the thing that I like.
Yes, that's one of the key advantages of having a travel van, Class B instead of a
Yeah.
C.
You don't need any kind of special license, right? It's the same as a car, right? Yeah. Yeah, that could be me someday. But I also like renting a car and being invisible. When you're in a new rental car, you can park anywhere, sleep in your car, and nobody even notices you. Like in any parking lot in any town. Whereas this, it's like, oh,
Yeah, it's,
everyone knows someone's sleeping in there, But there's a lot of it out there. But this is nice.
Thank you.
Did you get this brand new? How much did this cost 2 years ago, brand new?
150.
150. Wow. There's cheaper houses up in up along Interstate 2.
So this has lithium batteries and rechargeable lithium batteries. So the lithium batteries power the coach, not the chassis, not the engine.
Yeah.
It's got solar panel on the roof.
Nice.
Dedicated generator. So when I'm traveling, I get the house batteries back up to 100% in about 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh, wow. So you're just always totally
Yeah.
plush with power for everything. Luxuries in there to go with it. And the solar constantly helping.
It's a trickle charge, really. I was surprised how little it actually gives.
Yeah.
It went out for a short period and I replaced it, but during the period that it went out, I
Barely missed it.
Hmm?
Barely missed it.
Well, actually, I did notice that it wasn't there.
Interesting.
It's just a trickle charge, really. But yeah, this thing is fully equipped, so I've got a
What an interesting. And have you been on the road for 2 years?
yes.
Wow. You relinquished your home?
I did.
Wow.
That's how I got half the money to buy this.
Yeah. Gotta love it. Isn't it great?
It is. I can go. I was up in Wyoming and Montana. I've been to that Glacier National Park. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Good travel.
Did you get up on Interstate 2 up there?
You know, I don't really know the interstate number that well.
So the 2 is the first one across the United States in America's history.
Oh,
And it's the High Line. It goes right across the High Line where the first railroad went across the United States, through from like all the way. It goes out through northern Maine, but it goes through the Upper Peninsula, Michigan, Wisconsin. It skirts right next to Lake Superior, into North Dakota, Montana, all the way to the coast. But it's got such history, and no one's on it, and it's super beautiful.
really?
And in the summer, I mean, oh my God, all those states are so great. If you didn't know it, Michigan invented the first roadside rest area in 1918, and they went on to build some states have like 10 or 15 rest areas.
Yeah.
Michigan has 500 of them.
Wow.
Like everywhere you go, like, because if you think about it, like spiders or like ants coming out of the Detroit factories, right? The cars just sort of came from there, and then they needed rest areas before everybody else, right? And the cars only went 10 miles before they broke down or your back was hurting. So literally every 10 miles there's a rest area, and they used it as a way to be conservationists. Like you can picture the old the town, like forefathers loving the environment, going, okay, this is a way to get a land grab for all our future generations. So the first one was a little roadside park, and the 320 acres behind it, left untouched since 19. And then the next 2 rest stops down the road, it's a 2-mile beach, and there's water, spring water, just shooting out of these fountains indiscriminately because they have so much of it. It's this force-fed spring water that's just a fountain at rest areas there, and it's the best water. And then up there, homes are like 80 grand, half the cost of your van. But anyway, I just fell in love up there recently on a road trip. So
now you got a woman.
no, with the rest areas. No, I got no woman. I got a simple life. It's okay with me.
Simple life. No wife.
If you it's funny because the world's full of people sad because they're not in a relationship. But if you know that, if you're not in the right one or a good one, all the rest of them are terrible. They will ruin your life. I used to joke around after a divorce that after a bad divorce, you got 3 options: you become suicidal, homicidal, or triathlete. So I took up triathlons for a little while.
There's a song out there and it goes, I can't remember who sings it, but it's, I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
Sounds like a country tune.
Yes, sir. Well, you have some good travels.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Good luck to you.
What states have you been? Well, 2 years on the road.
Well, Texas. My daughter was in Pullman, Washington.
Oh, great. So you
my
got.
plan was to spend the summer up in Washington. And
Yeah.
the winters down in Texas where my son lives.
Okay.
So I was gonna be
Nice.
traveling up one side of the Rockies and down the other side. When it starts to snow in Washington State, it's time for Rob to start rolling down south.
Nice.
So I've been up and down both sides of the Rockies, and that's pretty much it in the bank for the last 2 years.
But the thing is, man, the summertime, all the cold places are at their best. You might want to get up north more in in the summer or in the. Oh no, you're saying in the winter you're in Texas. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm easily confused.
I don't want to be stuck in the snow. I don't think I'll get stuck, but I'm not a snow person. I
No,
live in
yeah.
Minot, North Dakota.
But you never want to get stuck. Period.
Yeah.
That's your worst enemy. Is being, you know, when you see people on the side of the road, you're like, oh God, I feel so sorry for them. As you're going by at 75 miles an hour, moving over a lane.
You know, something yesterday, I was coming down from Edwards, and there was a car pulled over, and there was a lady there, and she was outside of her car on her phone, I guess AAA or whoever she was calling. And so as I didn't see her because it was on a turn, and as I went by her, I said, I should stop. I should stop. I should go back and stop.
Right.
You know, she's on her phone. Secondly, I'm in a big white van, and she's going to say, you know,
Yeah.
get along, Creed.
Right. Yeah, yeah. You got to wonder. Yeah, I've had that feeling a lot too, passing people, thinking I should pull over and try to help them. But at least they all have cell phones nowadays, right?
And then you never know. I mean, there might be somebody, it could be a plan, you know. You pull over to help somebody and
Yep.
help themselves to this.
And they might be armed with deadly assault rifles and not value your life.
There's some of that going on. I know Denver is one of those cities, sanctuary cities. I don't know if you've been up that way, but a lot of the immigrants filter through into, and I'm not anti-immigrant.
Yeah.
Everybody deserves the right to live and free. But they're like at the Walmarts and Frisco, I was surprised. There was like hardly anybody even spoke English.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's just shocking. And then at the roadside park over there in Edwards, there was a conflagration too. So I think people are coming into Denver and then they're filtering out throughout the state, which I think was the plan.
Well, they're getting shipped there by Texas politicians.
That's how they do it.
And Florida politicians.
You have a great day.
Hey, you too. All right, good times. Little conversation here at the No Name rest area. Time to get on the road. Think about doing harm or crime. Do less today. Oh, state patrol. Look, they have the same symbol as like the California Highway Patrol. And apparently he's got his own little, or no, oh, he's cruising right on through back onto the highway. That was probably the guy up on the highway before. Anyway, if you're up for it, I recommend you get out there and do a little traveling. This place is pretty special. Oh man, they gotta walk those. They got one at a time. They gotta walk those boats all the way down to the river and walk back up because you know the parents got to be on either end. So it's 2 whole trips for the parents. That's hard work. Anyway, yeah, if you think about doing harm or crime, do less. Stay home. Today's a great day to do nothing. If you're thinking about doing harm or crime. Make the world a better place by doing less. All right. Smile at the world smile back. Stay out of trouble by not doing all the things that can ruin your life. And, you know, have a good one. It's a good day to be alive. You know what I'm saying? All right. Talk to you soon. Aloha. That's one last look here. Look at this canyon up here. This is so epic. So beautiful. All right. Thanks for watching. Oh, hi, Emily. Aloha. Okay.